Hey guys, what's up? My name is Becca, and welcome to yet another weekly reading update, as well as my Spookathon TBR. Or not TBR, wrap-up. Okay, it's the wrap-up. I'm sorry, I'm just having a really hard time breathing. My cough is kind of back. It comes back every once in a while just to mess with me. It doesn't really bother me as much, but today, I don't know, it's getting kind of hard to breathe. And I really want to make this video, so let's just do this. This week didn't go as planned. There was just a lot that I was doing. I really thought I would have a lot of time to read, but I just didn't. What's it called? The newest season of Seven Deadly Sins came out on Netflix, so I binge watched that this week. I tried to, just watch as many episodes of shows that I have, because I really, everything is pretty much coming back, so I need to, keep watching. Okay. So yeah, I just didn't get a lot of reading done. That's fine. I didn't complete all the challenges. It's fine. I'm not gonna, really, beat myself up over it, but it is what it is. So I read one novella, one anthology, and two full-length novels. The novella was The Gentleman's Guide to Getting Lucky by Mackenzie Lee. Had nothing to do with Spookathon and didn't complete any challenges, but I read it so I can go to Lady's Guide. So, the novella is just pretty much all about Monty and Percy and them trying to have sex for the first time, and all the awkwardness and just hilariousness of it. It was good. I mean, it was fun. It's a bridge between the first and second book. And, the first being The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and the second being A Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, if you didn't know. I mean, there's only a little bit of, information that could, help you with the second book. You don't necessarily need to read it to go into the second book. So, I don't think you can really get your hands on it unless you pre-ordered the book and sent in your receipt. Which I did, and that's how I got it. But I liked it. It was fun. It was cute. And I gave it, 3.5 stars. It was cute. Now, I love Monty and Percy, so I was really happy to read it. The anthology was Toil and Trouble, 15 Tales of Women in Witchcraft, edited by Jessica Spotswood and Tess Sharp. Okay. It's pretty much all it says. It's all, there's 15 stories of, witches and, women being witches and stuff like that. There's a lot of, queer characters in this, which is really nice to see. Did I like any of them, really? No. There's maybe two in here that I would maybe want, a fully novel of. All the other ones, I was just I don't care. This is just not really what I care about right now. Nothing is just holding my attention as much. The only two that I can say were decent, pretty good, was The Heart in Her Hands by Tess Sharp, and I want to say The Garen Girls by Emery Lord. So the only two I could say that I liked. All the other ones I was just nope. I think I gave this 2 stars. I just didn't care. And to be honest, if those stories weren't as good as they were, probably would have only given this 1 star. Me and anthologies, we don't click. I never have. I don't think I've ever given an anthology more than 3 stars. So, I knew going into this I was going to have a hard time with it. That's just me, that's just my reading experience, and knowing I don't like anthologies. I want a full novel. I want something to end. And a lot of these stories just ended abruptly. I didn't care about that. I didn't care for it, I mean. It's just not something I liked. The 2 that I told you were ones that I could say had an actual, decent ending. All the other ones sucked. In my opinion, a lot of other people love anthologies. Like if you follow Kayla from Books and Lala, she loves anthologies. And I think when I saw her, I watched a couple of her vlogs. She's read a few stories. She's given them like decent ratings, like a 3 or 4, 4-star or 3-star. So maybe follow her opinion and not mine. But again, these just weren't for me. But I did read it. It was a group read. And also, I completed so many of the challenges. Purple on the cover. There were some stories set in a different time period. I can't think. A book with pictures. I'm sorry. There's some, like, sort of illustrations in it. Is that it? There's 5 challenges. The one is a thriller. It's the only one I didn't complete. It's completed 4 out of 5. Purple on the cover, set in a different time period. Illustrations. What's the other one? I can't think of that last challenge. Oh, spooky word in the title. There we go. Toil, I guess we completed, though I did read another one to complete this challenge. So yeah, 2 stars. Another one I read, completed the one with purple on the cover. That was The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. I really, really enjoyed this book. This is just something I really liked. I really enjoyed the first one, so going into the second one, I knew I would really like it. I want to say I like the first one more just because I love Monty and Percy. And of course I didn't get enough of them in here because this one follows Felicity and her trying to be a doctor and, everything that goes in that. I don't want to tell you too much because, I just want you to go into it knowing as little as possible with this. But yeah, just all about Felicity. It's set in a world where women, don't really get to be doctors or do like anything they really want to do. So, my God, it's at a time I can't. Yeah, and this is set in a time where women just don't have. What's it called? I can't think of it. I just can't. But yeah, she really wants to be a doctor and she can't because she's not a man. That kind of thing. And she's trying so hard to, get them to accept her into medical school or, into anything, and they just won't. And she goes on this adventure to pretty much, be a doctor, and she finds her hero along the way. Stuff like that. I suck at having a synopsis. Read this. If you read The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, read this. This is so good. There is a little bit of Monty and Percy in here. And Monty and Percy being together. It's so cute. It's so adorable. And I love this. And I really enjoyed Felicity. And so I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first one more. But I'm really glad I read this. And I listened back and forth with the audiobook and physical reading it. So, yeah. 4 stars. This was purple on the cover and set in a different time period. Oh my God. So yeah, really enjoyed this one. And then the last one that I finished was The Wicked Deep by Sharon Shaw. This one had the spooky word in the title, Wicked. This is Julie over Patience and Pen's, like, one of her favorite books of all time. And she really, really loved this. And this is about these 3 sisters called the Swan Sisters. 200 years ago they were killed, or they were drowned. They were drowned because everyone thought they were witches. And as they're being drowned, they curse the town. And now every summer, the sisters come back and inhabit another girl's body. And when they do that, they try and lure as many boys to the sea as they can to, lure them to their death, to drown them. We follow these two characters, Penny, who's a local, and Bo, who's just come to town. Penny believes in everything that's happening, and Bo just, he's an outsider. He doesn't really believe anything that's happening, but soon they come to understand, like, yeah, this is real. I didn't like this. I really, really wanted to, because I knew it was Julie's favorite book, and I thought if she really liked it, I would like it, but I didn't. This just wasn't the book for me. This was so predictable, and there were things I was thinking as I was reading this. I'm like, if you go down this path, if you, like, do this thing, okay, this is gonna be fine. Like, I could probably get behind this. But they did exactly what I didn't want them to do. And I just, by the end of this, I was just like, I'm not happy. Like, nothing happened the way I wanted it to. And it wasn't even just that. It was like, the writing was just, it was okay. And there's just, the characters were just like, okay. And then the romance was so, like, insta-lovey. And I give this, like, 2 stars. I didn't like this. Really, really wanted to, but I didn't. And I thought it was going to be more like, sort of like Hocus Pocus, and it wasn't. It was so, like, I don't know. But yeah, this just wasn't for me. I really wanted to like it, but it just wasn't for me. And this cover is so pretty, and I want to keep it just for the pretty cover, but I know how bad it is. So, yeah, 2 stars. So those are the books I finished. I'm sorry this is like a really crappy video, but I literally cannot talk. Like, I can't breathe. And I can't do this any later. So, yeah, you're stuck here listening to me, like, wheeze and cough, and I'm so sorry. The only other 2 books that I started reading that I have not yet finished, not anywhere close to being done with these, is Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. This is the sequel to Strange Dreamer, and I'm 105 pages into this, chapter 13. I'm loving it. I just don't have the time to read it. I've even started tabbing, but, like, I don't think I've even picked this up in days. I've been really wanting to, but I haven't done it yet. So yeah, really loving it. Just haven't started, continue reading it yet. And then the only other one that I'm reading is Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. Kingdom of Ash comes out in 2 days, guys. I'm freaking out. The event for Sarah J. Maas is in 4 days. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And I am literally 110 pages into this on chapter 9. When I read this on my phone, it says I'm 150 pages in. And then I was like, well, that's not that. That's not right. I'm only 110. I guess it sucks, but it's fine. I'm 110 pages into this, and 105 pages into this, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish these by Tuesday. This has to be done by Tuesday, because Kingdom of Ash comes out, and I really, really want to start reading it. But this also has to be done because I don't know if I want to read this and Kingdom of Ash at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna have a mini freak out later, but yeah, these are the 2 that I'm reading. That's it for me today, guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I want this to be better, but I just can't stop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again with another video next time. Happy reading. Bye.